Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Anniversary and our Night Elf Priest. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. Today we're going to start right here in Duskwood. I think we're going to speak with the Caravan family and follow the trail of Valinda Starsong. I imagine we'll kill some Morgan in the south, and once we wrap everything up, we'll probably head into Stranglethorn if we have some extra time. So with that being said, let's get started.
Can I help you?
Dark times these are. Ill news is whispered from every swaying branch, and evil can be found under every rock. And in such times, an unknown stranger enters my home and asks of Worgen. I'll ask no forgiveness for my suspicions, only answers. And answers I will have.
See you later.
Your story rings true. I do not entirely understand your motives, but if your business here in Duskwood involves ridding the forest of Worgen in any number, then I can forego understanding for results. There is a mine to the south that has been overrun with Worgen. They appear out of nowhere, but from what we know, this is where they were first found. Go about your business, but I would ask you if you find anything of import, you share it with me. We will accept any aid in our war against evil. We are to look for signs of the Scythe of a Loon.
Have a good one.
Which we will do. I think it's down here, just to the left on the map here of the Tranquil Gardens. Although, it would appear that I've lost my quest objectives from my map. There's been an update recently, I think across the board, and not just for retail, but also for Classic, as of recording this video. And yet something happened, because I logged in and anything that was in my bags that was originally on my bars, as well as any macros that I had, which was really just, shooting with the wand, all of that was removed from my bars randomly. And I'm not sure what caused that. I do use a different add-on for quest tracking than most. I think the standard has been Questy, but I enjoy using CodexLite personally, and it doesn't appear to be working right now, despite checking to make sure that it was up to date. Doesn't seem to be working at the moment. So what I can do is boot up Questy. I always have Questy installed just in case CodexLite doesn't work. I can give that a try real quick. Still loading. So one thing I didn't like about Questy either is that it has quite the impact on performance, I find. It's just a really big add-on. I've also got all this stuff on the right-hand side, which I really don't like seeing, but I guess it's easy enough to get rid of. Yeah, we'll use this for now. And yeah, I can see it on our map there now. Little gear icon. I've got somebody else in the area. Maybe we can team up with them. Got a little bit of Swift Thistle from the chest there. It's not too bad. It looks like we'll have to go within the cave to get what we need. There's gut spill. Over there. I don't think he's currently part of the quest objective, but I think the caravan family's going to send us back out to kill this guy. It's funny that he's smaller than the others. I wonder if that has any particular lore significance. You'd think the named Worgen would be a bit bigger or look different, I guess. Pile of dirt in the back here. That's probably what we need. Hello there, Valinda. I have failed. I have failed in my duty, failed my people. The Worgen run rampant, and the scythe of my goddess is lost. This evil I have unleashed. In whose hand does the power my goddess granted to me now lie? By whose hand is it directed? Sounds like something very bad happened to Valinda. Let us head back to Darkshire and see what's next.
What can I do for you?
It is an interesting story you tell, Olindria. Though the caravan family's influence is not large enough, that we might find the root of these troubles and finish them once and for all. We will do what we can to obtain the Worgen's numbers, contain the Worgen's numbers in Duskwood. Already I have instructed Kalar to make this his first priority.
See you around.
We shall rein in the Worgen problem, have no worry of that. This evil that your friend introduced to our woods will be contained, and I bear her no ill will for her actions. Strange events are afoot in these times, Olindria, and the darkness knows no respite. I will keep you no longer. I suspect that there are others that should hear of what you have found in the mines of Duskwood. Alright, we gotta go all the way back to Narcissus to speak with Thintil Blade Weaver. She's probably the one that sent us to Ratchet in the first place. There's a wand here that we could pick up. It's actually nature damage, but because it's green, even though the item level is technically higher than what we have now, it's definitely a lot worse. Still, I'm interested to see what the nature sound effect of a wand is, because I don't think I've ever heard
Be careful.
I don't think I've ever heard of what that sounds like. Maybe we'll just use it for that, just to see. Alright, in any case, I think we're going to go ahead and take a trip now to Stranglethorn. Northern Stranglethorn to be specific, so we'll be taking a walk through Duskwood. And we'll see if we can deal with the Curzon today. We've got a quest to turn in with Hemet. And we need to locate Private Thorson if we can. We've got yet another Stitches sighting. Let's halt his progress. Ooh, we broke out of it early. Wonder if we can mind control Stitches. Well, now I'm curious. Oh, you know what? No, this will only work on humanoids, though, right? Yeah, it's not gonna work. Never mind. That would be quite interesting, though. Back in the Vale once again. I think there's a quest we need to turn in up at the Rebel camp. I guess we could do that first. Look for Private Thorson on the way to the Curzon compound. We can also pick up the quest that takes us to Booty Bay to speak with Krasik again.
Hello.
Oh, this is Private Thorson. Okay. I thought this was the guy that was like walking around to the south. Maybe he is.
Safe travels. See you around.
These landmines will help us defend ourselves from that animal Curzon and his men. Thank you for bringing them. If you need further work, I could probably find something for you to do, and you won't have to deal with those goblins.
See you later.
Just a breadcrumb, I guess.
Well met.
I do most of the cooking at the camp, and it used to be a lot of work until I bought a mechanical cooking pot from a goblin merchant in Booty Bay. The pot is a wonder. It saved me countless hours until it broke. Can you take the pot back to the goblin for me so he can fix it? His name is Krazik.
Be careful.
Yeah, I sure can.
I supply only the finest goods.
Anything at the camp trader? Jungle stew, raptor roast. No, nothing important.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll head into the Curzon compound then. Yeah, Questy just makes it so difficult to see stuff. At least for me. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to it, but the icons are gigantic. They're accurate, but they're gigantic. And I always find that Questy will often put stuff on the map that, like, isn't actually there, or, like, you're not ready for yet. Like this Crystal in the Mountains quest. Is this just something that, like, randomly could drop off of a Bloodscalp enemy? I don't really know. It's just not very clear, I guess. It's almost too much information, which you would think would be a bad thing. Alright, so we've got the Curzon compound. I'm going to need jungle remedies off of the medicine men, and we're going to need to kill some jungle fighters. Looks like there might be some other stuff we need to collect as well, but we'll see as we go. We're at a perfect level for this section of the map, I think. These medicine men are a real pain in the ass. Yeah, they've got full heals that we really can't stop outside of Psychic Scream. They cast Renew on themselves. If you pull more than one medicine man, like at the same time, you pretty much don't have any hope of killing either one of them without an interrupt or a stun or, you know, something like that. Unless you're, like, very over-leveled, I guess, for the area, which we kind of are. It's just going to be a pain. Try to see if Mind Soothe can prevent that guy from pulling. Yeah, it did not. Let's see if we can burst this first one down. Yeah, that'll do. Collecting a lot of silk at least, which is nice. Accidentally paused my recording there for a second. I mean, luckily not much really changed in the past 5 minutes or so. Party. I guess for now, the big thing I think you guys probably missed was that we've got this level 60 mage here that is currently farming up these jungle remedies, which is what we need for the quest. Had no idea that this cured diseases and neutralized poisons. That's kind of crazy. And it's plural, so I imagine it happens all at once. And I imagine if there's a level 60 farming it, they probably need it. So, which means there's no cap. And it also means it's tradable in the auction house. It says it's not worth a lot, but I don't really believe that. Any quest item that can be purchased off the auction house is going to be worth something, I think. So we'll see. We'll see if we can grab our medicine men. Looks like they've already, at least our party member has the jungle remedies they need. So we'll see how this goes. We might have to leave a little bit early, depending on what this this mage in the area does. I suppose it's nice grouping up with a hunter, just simply to kill these medicine men faster before they actually heal themselves. That has certainly been a pain point. Yeah, that is such a unique thing about Classic. Looks like That's fun. But yeah, such a unique thing about Classic is that you run into these materials at lower level that are actually end game consumables in some cases. It's just funny how that works out. Luckily, these two quests are separated at least, so we can at the very least finish off the fighters and turn in that quest. We'll worry about the medicine men later if we need to. Timing on the level up there. Let's see if we can burst down the first medicine man. Very good. That does mean that we can pick up our level 38 abilities now. Maybe we'll do that towards the end of today's episode if we have the time. Stick another point into mental strength, increasing our mana pool a little bit further. Possible that mage could have left. Not really seeing them anymore. Maybe they just gave up because there's too many people here now. Just trying to see if I could resurrect that guy. Oh, well, he's an undead. Never mind. Wasn't thinking straight there. It's like, why won't it let me res him? Duh. I don't think we've actually had to use our resurrection spell at all yet during this playthrough. It's just been collecting dust on my hidden bars on the right-hand side. Oh, she's still here. That's certainly going to make things harder. We just need one more Curzon jungle fighter. So maybe we can grab that and head out of here. And complete the jungle remedy at another time. Either that or we find out how much these things are worth and just say screw it. And just post these on the auction house. I guess I could take care of that in Stormwind while we pick up our new abilities. I guess that Vern extract actually comes from this supply crate here. I'll pick it up for now. I think if we have to drop the quest, it'll automatically, well, hopefully it'll automatically remove itself from our inventory. I think that's going to do it for now, though. It's getting a bit too crowded here. And I do not feel like waiting around, so let's go speak with Hemet back at his camp. I'm not sure if there's anything else I want to take care of today. I mean, maybe we can kill the Lashtails before we go to Hemet. Actually, doesn't sound like a bad idea. So we'll go do that. We'll try to turn in those quests. You know, there's the quest back by the rebel camp. And we'll see if we have time to go to Stormwind and to grab those abilities. Starting to transition out of gorilla territory back into raptor territory. There should be plenty of these available to us. This is usually the part of the quest line for each Hemet Nessingwary quest line where you don't really run into too many issues with the supply of animals that need to die. In the beginning, there's often fierce competition. Not so much now. Still never got that recipe for the raptor eggs. It's kind of too late now. I think we'll just stick with the tasty lion steak until we hit 175. Then we can use the turtle bisque. Crossed over the main path. Starting to head towards Gromgol a little bit. Should be able to find the rest of what we need right over here. couple of herbs that we've seen. Once I grab these, we'll head back to Hemet. And we'll get everything turned in. Lots of life fruit on this pool here. And Questy is telling us that there's a quest associated with these Murlocs. Again, I don't know if we need to kill them and collect something potentially. I'll kill a couple here just to pick up the rest of the herbs in the area. Killing the rest of these guys does not seem to be too worth it. Let's just grab this life fruit and get out of here. Yeah, we still got to get all the way back to Hemet and then the rebel camp. And we are back.
Great to meet you. See you soon. Be good.
Great, my package from Coalbeard. Thank you, Alindria. This crate holds special gauge ammunition, and it'll serve us well out in the jungle. Here's your pay, and tell me, how is crusty old Cravel these days? Still up to no good, I wager?
Keep your feet on the ground.
Now that's how you get a trophy or two over the old hearth. Nice killing, Alindria.
Safe travels.
Let's see how you handle this next challenge. There is a cagey breed of raptor out there. We call them jungle stalkers. They are far more difficult to track down and kill than the other breeds you've been trying your luck at. Kill 10 jungle stalkers and I'll tip you off to the best hunting yet.
See you soon.
Sounds good.
Looking for something specific?
Oh well, there's an actual axe pattern here for blacksmithing. I'll just handle the vendoring later on. Let's get this quest turned in at the rebel camp first. And then I'm gonna have to figure out where I want to go next. Because I'm not sure, honestly. I had this, the path that we've taken over the past several episodes was kind of laid out already. I had a pretty good idea of what I wanted to do. But now our options have opened up again, I think. There's like some stuff in Stranglethorn. Honestly, not much though. I feel like we should go somewhere else. Maybe back to the Arathi Highlands. Kill some trolls, maybe. We have a quest to turn in at the Goshek farm as well. Something to investigate. We can go back to Alterac. Then in Kalimdor, I guess it's really Dustwallow or Desolace, but I really want to avoid Desolace if we can. Dustwallow might be a decent bet. Gotta turn that quest in Narcissus too, I can't forget.
Can I help you? Farewell.
Well done. The loss of those jungle fighters will relieve some of the pressure on our camp. But now that you've had a taste of the forces we're up against, do you still want to throw your lot in with us?
Be careful.
I imagine we'll have to complete the Medicine Men quest in order to get whatever the next pickup is going to be. That's just a guess. I'm not really entirely sure. Oh, did it take the... I think it took the Hearthstone off our bars too. I have this hidden bar that I use over here just for, you know, professions, Hearthstone, other stuff. You know, our mount is going to go over here at some point. Yeah, anything that was in our bags, it just got randomly removed from all of our bars. And I have no idea why. Anything else I'm missing? Don't think so. Turn that back off. Yeah, so we'll hearth back. And I guess we could go to Ironforge instead of Stormwind. Now might be a decent time to check in with the cities and see what kind of quests might be lying about. That's the breadcrumb for Desolace. Ironband wants you. That's a quest that I'm not sure about. That one sends you to Loch Madan, I think. Yeah, see, with like Questy, you get all these random quests that show up on your map in the military ward, and it's like, oh my god, I must be missing so much. These are all useless. And I hate having to hover over them just to find out that they're useless. Like literally every single quest on this map, except for the ones in the Hall of the Explorers,
Need help?
are completely useless to us. Similar thing in Stormwind, it looks like, too. The Tiara quest we could pick up if we wanted to. And basically nothing else. All of this other stuff we can't do anything with. Where should we go first? I guess we should go to the Mystic Ward. We'll grab our abilities first, and then we'll head back to the Commons. And do our postings and such.
Great to meet you.
Alright, what do we got? Mana Burn, we still don't care about. Prayer of Healing, still don't care about as well, I think. We'll take a new rank of Flash Heal. We haven't used it much. That doesn't mean we wouldn't start using it soon, though, potentially. A new rank of Renew, a new rank of Smite. We can take all of that. And nothing for Shadow. So it looks like not too much.
Watch your back.
Until we hit level 40. And then we got a very, very big decision to make once we hit that milestone. Do we make the switch to full Shadow right away, or do we wait a few levels? I just want to check real quick on these jungle remedies. No results found. That is interesting. I'm gonna have to think about this one, I think, because if there's no results found, there might be a reason for that. Let's see. The history says that there was some sold at about 10 silver. The last time it was sold. I guess that's like on average. I don't know. We'll see. But with that, I think that's going to do it for me for today, guys. I'm going to have to figure out where we're going next because I am not sure. I'm kind of leaning towards staying in the Eastern Kingdoms, though. I've been enjoying my time in both the Arathi Highlands and in Alterac, so that's probably where we will head, and then we've got one more level until we will be going back to Scarlet Monastery to finish up Graveyard and Cathedral. We'll probably run Cathedral multiple times. And we'll probably start with it as well. Graveyard is going to be something we just kind of drill through in like a couple minutes basically, and then it's just for the quest, and we'll be all done with that. And hopefully we can pick up some new gear, a necklace, a new weapon, a new offhand. Should be exciting. As always, appreciate you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.